Okay, good day or good evening, everyone, depending on what time zone you are in. This is Moody Rocks with, of course, the Moody Locks. Streaming for Moody Mystery. And tonight, this evening, it's the Olympics. It's been delayed a year due to COVID, and normally I would stream the competitive Atari game, the game of the week. Let's just say I played the game about I would say about 30 times, and the best I could get is 10 points. So at the very end, I may go to that. But I decided to switch it up a little bit. And hello, Pinball with Fear. I think I know why you are going to be a viewer tonight. One thing about Decathlon is it is notoriously hard on the joysticks. Because really in doing the joystick, you really need to do this movement a lot back and forth. You know, and so it's been notorious to, and yes, Wild Dog Arcade picked the perfect time for this game. So without further ado, let's start doing the decathlon. First event is the 100 meters. Now I'm not hearing anything on the desktop audio, so I want to make sure that that's working, so let me at least pull up the game. Okay, so it looks like we've got, okay, so we'll, I'm doing great, Wild Dog Arcade. I don't watch I've been watching the Olympics a lot, but I tend to watch some of the more, usually the swimming events, the track and field events. I even saw a little bit of sport climbing. Let's see. So here we go. Okay, now the good part about this game is that there's no rush. In other words, unlike track and field, you have to worry about starting. So here we go. I've got my joystick. Woohoo! Okay. So our time is 11:11. Now, how the decathlon works is, depending on your time, you're awarded a certain number of points. So the lower your time, the more points you get. Next event is the long jump. If you want to hang out a little bit, there's a very interesting, I don't know if it's still true, but there was a very interesting footnote about a world record only lasting about the decathlon world record lasting maybe 2 or 3 seconds. But very interesting technicality. Now the long jump, so how it works is you vibrate the joystick back and forth. The bar on the bottom tells you how fast you're going. The faster you're going, the more that you, the further either you can jump. Keep in mind that it's about timing. So the closer you take off to the board, that gives you more distance. Now, if you've played track and field in the arcade, which I have, you also have to determine the angle, whereas here the angle is at a default. So here we go. Whoa! Now you see there I was a bit conservative, and I took off way before the board, so I only got like about 580 some points. So now you notice it says long jump again. Remember, you get 3 attempts. So you get 3 attempts with the long jump. So I'm going to try to get a little bit closer with the decathlon. It's a little better, 607. And again, here the further you jump, the more points that you get. I'm going to go for it here. I'm going to try to get... Ooh! Now you saw there that I scratched. Now, scratch is actually one of the older terms for foul. That's when they put up the red flag. You know, so if you're seeing the long jump and you see your judge goes a red flag, that means that they fouled. Now I have a question. If a chicken did the long jump and stepped over the line, would it be a foul? Just something to think about. Okay, shot put is the same deal. It's not as realistic. It's actually like track and field. They have the hammer throw, which is which is actually more interesting. So here we go again. Ooh, we scratched. Okay, so you got to be careful, Moody. So you not only want to get, that's a very good throw. 869 points, pretty good. 16.30 meters. I'm going to try to see if I can't do a little better. Ooh, scratched. But at least I got in that one good, decent throw. Okay, now this is the high jump. This is a tough event because, and this also is in the game track and field. It's very tricky because you have to have a decent amount of running start, but you also can't jump too soon. Actually, when I was practicing this morning, I was lucky to actually get this by this height because it took me a while to get used to it. And the object here is to get over the bar, and keep in mind that none of your body can touch the bar. So let's give it a go. You see there I went too soon, so I missed. You see there I also touched the bar with my feet, so I also missed. Now I have a chance of going zero here. Pressure's on. Woo! I made it. Got a whopping 79 points. Oh great, that means now I get to try 1.4 meters. Now I wish that the one thing I've noticed, the intervals are equally spread out. I wish they kind of like started like 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, then maybe started going up like more incremental. Okay, so here we go, 1.4. Whoa, okay, hey, got the timing down. So now I'm up to 293 points. Ooh. Now, one thing about real-world track and field, which they can't really replicate here, in real track and field, yes, you actually can touch the bar. And amazingly, if let's say you happen to brush the bar with your butt, let's say, and the bar wobbles but the bar does not fall, that is a good jump. You know, it's strange, but I guess here electronically they can't really say, well, the butt touched the bar a little bit, but you know. Okay. We got it. Yes, we do. And I don't know how much you can hear the sound with the game. It doesn't seem like there's a lot, so I'm going to adjust it. But now, you see, now I'm up to 1.8. So now I'm up to 1.8 meters, and it's my first attempt. So I'm going to see if I can't get it. Ooh. Now here, this is tough because here your timing has to be a little better because, or you really have to run a lot faster. Ooh, there my timing was off. There was a little bit too soon. Oh, I got it! Third attempt, 1.8 meters. Okay, so now I'm going for 2.0 meters. Okay, this one's going to be tough. This one I almost have to be perfect. Ooh, a little bit too soon. I made it! I can't believe it! Woohoo! 850, wow. Now I've got 2.2. Why, a Pinball of Fear, Wild Dog Arcade. I hope you're still watching. This is getting exciting. Now, I'm not even sure if I will have the height necessarily to clear 2.2. You know, so it may be a okay, so it looks like I still get 857 points, and so my cumulative total for the day is 3,127. Okay. Now, 400-meter dash. This is a joystick killer. Cuz you pretty much have to run and by the way, so here we go. Okay. Okay, so there's the 100-meter mark. So 300 meters to go. Yes, I'm actually trying to do this while I'm not sure which is going to give out first, the joystick or my shoulder. Okay, the desktop audio seems to just be picking up the person's legs. Mm. 707 points. Now, supposedly, if you use this using paddles, supposedly you can you know, hit the buttons and go faster. Unfortunately, I don't have any paddles. I don't know I've also heard that I know for the Atari version of track and The Atari 2600 does make a track and field version. And by the way, this is Moody Rocks 21 with the Moody Locks. Streaming for Moody Mystery. If you like what you're seeing, hit that. Go ahead and click on that follow button. It's free. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7. Each of those days, it's something different. Friday is Commodore 64. And Swizzlefish has requested Forbidden Forest, which I have not. I've had a very, my high score on that is 0. So I've been trying to play that for the Commodore 64. Okay, now. So now this is the second day. So the first day of the decathlon, it's 5 events, and usually in the decathlon they don't give you a lot of rest in between. It's like, okay, go from one event to the other. Now, the 110-meter hurdles. Again, this is where the fire button comes into play, because then you can jump. Now, I had a couple friends who were afraid of running the hurdles, but you know what? They had fears of running hurdles, but they eventually got over them. Okay, that's your another good joke for the day. Now, again, this is nice. The Atari is nice in which you don't have to worry about like starting. It's not, it's like you can kind of start when you want, when you're ready. So you can kind of take a little bit of a race. And if you think the 400-meter dash was fun, just wait till you get to the 1500-meter run. Okay, so here we go. Go. Hey, not bad. 1506. That yields me 824 points. So right now I'm at 4658. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brief break. Okay, now this next event there is a lot to discuss. It's actually extremely similar to the shot put in terms of the mechanics. The only difference is they give you a little more room, and again, unlike the arcade track and field game, they don't give you. This pretty much gives you a certain angle, so it's not like. It's like if you play track and field, if you do the long jump, when you hit the jump button, you hold it down for a little bit of time and release it. And the amount, and that as you're holding, when you first press it and hold it down, it selects the angle. It selects the angle. Then the angle increases. Then when you release it, that's the angle that it goes with. Okay, so now we're going to go with the discus. Okay. And so here we go. So that is a good throw. 940 points. I'm pretty pumped about that. And usually about with most of the time, the best I can get is the about 5/6 of the way up. My hand is not that fast. And by the way, if you play track and field in the arcade, there's several different techniques. I actually I saw an article about they call it the 8-finger technique, and I'm like, sheesh, I've always used that. You know, it's a good technique. So I don't know if we'll beat that first attempt, but let's try. Let's do a nice second attempt. $54. Ooh, 950. We beat it. See, there we scratched because we went for broke. And this is also like pinball. If you play pinball, you know, some people is like, oh, well, why did he not do well on the last ball? And sometimes sometimes the reason you're not doing well using your last ball is you're like going for the big shots, because you're like, hey, I'm way behind, so I need to, let's say, focus on multi-ball. And so I know there's, you know, maybe certain multi-ball shots, like for example, Metallica, maybe you're saying I want to get like the Sparky multi-ball or electric chair multi-ball, and you're hitting Sparky, realizing that, hey, there's the possibility that it could drain. Okay, now the pole vault. And FYI, the decathlon is probably I would say it's like the 100-meter dash is the fastest person in the world. Usually the decathlon, or the women's equivalent, the heptathlon, is they usually call themselves like the world's best overall athlete. So a little bit of history. In 1984, I forget what company it was. They had a campaign with 2 decathletes. I think they were like Dan and Dave, and they hyped it up big time. Really hyped it up, like, yeah, woohoo. And unfortunately, at the Olympic trials, one of them did not even clear a single height on the pole vault, effectively removing them from so it's the U.S. Olympic trials, so they were not on the team. Okay, now, so here we go. This is tricky because you have to run, then you have to press the button to put the pole into the ground. Then your pole starts going up. Then you have to press the button again to release the pole. As my friend Admiral would say, it's complicated. So here we go. Ooh, darn, too early. Ooh, shit. Okay. Hey, there could be an early exit here. No, well, it won't be an early exit, but there could be a 0-pointer here. What? How have I cleared that? That's a bunch of malarkey. Now, usually this is a good time to rage quit. Now, if you're not familiar with video games, what rage quitting is usually when you just like either reset, you reset the game, or you turn off the pinball machine, or whatnot, or someone really cool says we'll give you a mulligan. Okay, so now javelin. Notice that the what I call 3 of the 4 power throwing events are in the decathlon. Now, so here we go with the javelin. So let's do the javelin. Okay. Throw of 72-18. 907 points. Not bad. Okay, so let's try another one. Whoa, 80-35. And see, what I did is, what you do is I followed through. You notice at the very end, right before I hit the button, I kind of did a little bit of extra, and it gave me that extra oomph. Okay, didn't quite do it that time. Okay, so we did well on the javelin. Okay. This is the last event for the 1500 meter now. But keep in mind, I'm not going to do this just one time. Heck no, I want to avenge my my failure in the pole vault. So don't be like, oh, he's doing one run. No, I'm going to do a couple runs. It's like if you're streaming pinball. Do you just play one game? No, you don't. You're going to play more than one, whether it be the same game or whether it be different games. Now, before you think that the 1500 meter run, before you say, Moody, you need to limber up and get your get your shoulder socket. The good news on the 1500, and this is one of those cases where I wish I had another camera. I wish I had another camera that I could. I wish I had a camera that I do. I should have. I think of it now. Could have pointed it at the joystick, and you could have seen me how my hand moves through the joystick. Now, on the 1500 meters, I'm actually not doing much to keep full pace here. I'm actually doing just, I'm kind of like moving it back and forth at about, maybe 2 or 3 times a second. And that's all you really need to do. It's kind of like the 1500 meters in the real world. It all. Now, the interesting thing is what happened. The reason that it was a decathlon record that only stood up for a few seconds was one person came in. The person that came in, they finished the race first. They finished the race was, let's say, 2 minutes and 8 seconds. And based on their point total, they got the world record. Then the second place finisher came in with, let's say, 2 minutes and 13 seconds. So they got less points. But what happened was they had more points going in, and so their overall point total was higher. So it was essentially one of those weird complex things, where it's like the person who came first in the I think it's either the decathlon or the heptathlon came in first, and they got like maybe 5,932 points. Then the person that came in second, they got less points, but they were maybe first place going in, so they got 5,942 points. Now you notice I'm still going at a very nice leisurely pace. You see here, okay, we passed the 800 meter mark. Okay, 900. Now at some point what it's going to do is it's going to tell us that we're going to have to start sprinting. This is where we start doing the kick. Okay, past 1,000 meters, 2/3 of the way there. Okay, 1,100 meters. Okay. 1,200 meters. Okay, so far we've been making a very nice pace. Okay, coming up on, let's see, 1,300 will soon. Okay, this is where the fun begins! Seems like I'm out of control, it's because my arm... So 3 minutes and 42 seconds, which yields us so right now our high score on our first run is 7,584 points. Okay, so which actually is not bad considering that I actually got a 0 for my pole vault. Now, some of you may say, okay, so I'm going to take a bit of a rest here, but honestly, this is actually one of my favorite games. Now later on, Atari did come out with the actual version of Track and Field, which is based on the Konami game, which features the 100-meter dash, the long jump, the javelin, the 110-meter hurdles. Then they do the hammer throw, and then of course they do the high jump. But yeah, it's you know, it's a fun game. It's as I said, it's very tiring. You know, you really need a lot of put in a lot of effort, but but I'll be honest with you, even those of you that played pinball, heck, I think after one of my league performances, I literally was like, I was pretty beat, I was sweating a decent amount, and no, the place I was playing at wasn't that hot. It's just that I had a lot of. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick water break, and I'll be back. So Okay, I'm back here. Got my water. So let's do this again. Let's I'll tell you what, it'd be cool if we could get like three games in. Okay, so here we go with the second one. And by the way, I think there's many modes you can practice, but I'm gonna do game mode. I'm gonna just do full game, one player. Okay, so, and by the way, I'm using an emulator. I'm using the Stella 9.3.2 Atari 26 emulator. The joystick here. This is actually a gift from Pinball with Fear. It's very nice. Has a good feel to it. This is probably about the toughest test for the joystick so far. Feel free to talk and chat, but hey, lurkers are welcome. You know, viewers are welcome. Lurkers, viewers are welcome. People want to talk, it's fine. If you want to follow, it's fine. You know, feel free to hit the old follow button. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna say here we go. Darn it. Okay, so 100-meter dash again. So again, we don't have to start until we're ready. $10.54. I think I was better than the last time. Okay. So now it's time for the long jump. Okay. Again, I'm being a bit conservative, but still, that's actually not bad. So what the technique I'm using is I'm easing up to it, and once I see it, then I really, bam, hit kind of hit the afterburners. There used to be a game, like a wrestling arcade game called The Main Event. And what you did is, if you were trying to pin an opponent, you wanted to put a pressure on the pin, you would hit like a certain button. And the secret I learned is that when it counted 1, 2, it moved. So what I did, as soon as the ref hit 2, we would really furiously hit that button, and sometimes we would actually get the 3. Like on the very first or second pin attempt. So here we go. Here we go again. $760, not bad. 943 points. Hey, we've gotten in the 900s twice. So let's do this again. Ooh! Scratch. I thought I had it. I think I had that one. That would be over 1,000. Okay, here it is, the shot put. That was pretty good, because hey, I got to again over 900. Hey, I'm on a roll here. Ah, who scratched? Darn it, scratched again, but at least I got a 909 in. Okay. Oh, this next one's the high jump. This one's the tricky one. Okay, so here we go, 1.2 point. Okay, good. And again, this event is one of those where, you know, it's like, you know, anything can knock your, you know, the bar off of the thing. It can be your feet, it can be your rear end. So you won't be seeing like a Khloe Kardashian in this event, you know. It's like, yeah, Moody, I understand it's her feet that's gonna knock the bar off. Whoa! I can't believe they gave that to me. I swore I hit that. Okay. Oh, we're getting the timing down. Now, interesting story in this Olympics, they actually had a tie for the gold medal. And I mean, they went through all the tiebreakers. So it's like both cleared 2, 3, 7. They say, okay, how many? Let's look at the number of misses. No one, you know. So basically, it was a dead tie. Literally, it was like, you know, it's. And they were like, and so what they decided is both. They said, hey, we're gonna share the gold. So that's an interesting story. Ooh, nope, not quite. But Pinball is here. Wild Dog, hey, hope you're still here. Hope you're doing well. If not, it's all right. Thank you for stopping in. Aha! All right, third time's a charm. Go stream. Hey, Wild Dog Arcade. Hey, have a great day. Have a great stream. So thank you for stopping. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, 2.2. I'm hitting it too soon, so my timing needs to be a little bit better. Oh, missed it. Still 857 points. Okay, here's the time for a little more water. And by the way, this is actually no ordinary water. This actually is reverse osmosis water. It's purified by reverse osmosis. What they do is they actually force impure water. Normally with osmosis you have salt, you have water. What happens is water flows from the pure there's a semi-permeable membrane, so you have pure water on one side. On the other side, you have, let's say, salt water. And so what happens is the water from the salt can't pass through the membrane, so the water passes through the membrane and puts a pressure up on the one side. Well, in reverse osmosis, you push the pressure going the other way, and so what you do is you try to push the so you put more pressure on the salt water side. So what you're trying to do is, push watering through the, you have salt water and like an empty membrane, so you try to push water through the membrane, and so you produce pure water. And also my water has been softened. Terre Haute, where I live, it's notorious for having very hard water. And no, I don't mean ice, not that type of hard water. But it has a very high calcium concentration. And I'll talk more about hard water after the dash, so I can use a break. So here we go. I like to. That took a lot out of me. I mean, my shoulder is pretty much hamburger. So on the hard water, has lots of calcium, and so that causes buildup. And so I pour salt into a tank, and what happens is it replaces the sodium with the calcium. And I didn't think, oh, my water wasn't that hard. Well, when I lived at a place that I rented, I was like washing it, and I like a big chip broke off, and I'm like, oh crap! I broke the porcelain. And it turns out I did not break the porcelain. It was like literally a large lump of calcium carbonate, a buildup of all the hard water. So, okay, so here we go. We got the 110-meter hurdles. This is not a bad running event. I'm just relaxing a little bit. But by the way, I don't know how long I've been streaming. I've been streaming for about 4 or 5 months, and honestly, I've enjoyed it. Right now, things are starting to get back to somewhat normal. And what I hope is that, and I'm going to include myself in this. I hope those of you that started streaming because you were isolated, I hope you still keep it going. Okay, so here we're going to do the 110-meter hurdles. $15.24. That's 100 points. Not bad. Okay, here's the discus. Okay. It's a pretty good throw, 52-58. Hey, 918 points. Not bad. Okay. Okay. Sorry, but this my computer's complaining about some like OneDrive or something. Okay, so here we go with the discus. Let's try this again. 54-54. Hey, 950. We'll try it one more time. Let's see if I can break 1,000. 55-52. No, 966. Darn. But that's still good. Okay. Okay. The dreaded pole vault. Now, Moody, if you don't make it over the bar, it's your own vault. Get it? It's your own vault. Okay, so here we go. Oh! But hey, at least I'm getting the timing a lot closer. What? Don't tell me I'm going to go through. Don't tell me I'm going to go through this again. Oh! I was over and yet my pole. Oh boy. You know I have to go through this a third time just to avenge the vault. All right, let's see. 1,000 points, and that's why it gave me the charge. I do my hair, toss, check my nails. Okay, so here we go. Now, if you play track and field and you usually get a really good first attempt, what some people will do is they will purposefully crank the javelin up to 80 degrees so it almost goes off the screen, and when they hit some type of bird and it falls down, they get like 1,000 bonus points. Unfortunately here, because it defaults to the angle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Not quite. I think I got this one. Whoa, baby! 1,017 points. So I am at 787. Okay, so it's time for the 1,500 meter run. So hope the sound is good. This game doesn't have a lot of sound to it, so it's not like certain games where it's, where you have to be, where sound is important. But okay. So again, on this one, the first 1,300 meters, you can just kind of like, have a decent pace. It's your last 200 meters where you really need to, go pedal to the metal. Okay, I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do a third round. Then after the third round, I'll decide what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to wait a minute. Okay, note to self, Moody. Next time, what you do is to keep you warmed up. You know, keep your body warm. Do hot tub stream. Yep, that's the ticket. Hot tub stream. Be in a hot tub. Keep it, you know. So here we go. 1,500-meter run. Okay, so now we're gonna just do our normal pace. Okay, so we're going to keep the pace going. This is one of those things where you really don't have to do a lot, you know. I mean, I can just, you know, and I like it. I mean, come on, if the game made you go all out for 1,500 meters, then it's, but that's not how they do it. Usually, now the decathlon's different, but usually a 1,500-meter run, you sometimes have someone that's like, it's like a rabbit. They go out, they try to set a fast pace. You know, it's kind of like they, you know, it's like they just, you know, use up all their energy. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to crack a bad pun. Now, if you really want to confuse a bunch of consumers, have the company Sprint merge with Marathon Gasoline. Okay, you notice that once we hit 1,300, that's when we have to start the sprint process. But until then, I'm just leisurely. I want to keep the bar as high as possible. You know, and I want to keep the bar at the maximum, and I'm doing minimal effort. And just remember, if you like what you're watching, okay, so I'm at 1,100. I think 1,100 is coming up. 1,100, 1,300 is when we have to start when we start our sprint. Wow. Okay, we just toppled our high score by about, that's and 74. Okay, so our high score is now our second game. Now, before I go on to the third game, I just want to see if I just want to see if there is the ability to practice. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the Atari thing, and I'm gonna go through the various games. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if it'll let me practice for the pole vault. So here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little pole vault practice just so I can get the hang of it. Okay, nope, not quite. So see here the timing has to be perfect. Okay, so I think I'm ready. Okay, so this is probably going to be the last go at the decathlon because after this, my shoulder's going to fall off. I'm going to get me a water break. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try this bit one more time. Okay, here we go. Where we go? Ready? Okay, so let's reset this. And again, there's no pressure on us to like start right away. In other words, we don't have to be like, we can, unlike real track and field where there's like a certain start time. It's like once the I don't know if they use a gun anymore, but once the once the starter, once the starting horn goes off, that's when the time starts. So if you're out of the blocks like 0.5 seconds after after the start gun, then that's 0.5 seconds of time that you lose. So here we go. $10.99. It's probably gonna get not so. Again, I'm already starting to show signs of fatigue or fatigue. Okay, so here we go again. Here's the long jump. Remember, we get 3 attempts. Oh, we scratched. So you don't want to do that again, Moody. Bit of a conservative effort, 671. But see, at least you got something on the board. It's not like the pole vault where I fouled 3 times and therefore got like a 0. Oh, and I had that speed bar way up there too. I mean, I could have really blown it wide open. Okay, third event is the shot put. Now, just a commentary. I'm going to be real. You know, if you see the pure shot putters, some of them are pretty big. I mean, pretty big and pretty strong. But like if you're looking at the decathlon shot putters, they tend to be a lot leaner. Because they have to, shot putter, you just have to throw shot put, and shot put is all about power. Whereas if you're a decathlon, hey, you also have to do the pole vault, and other things. Although back in our track and field day, we actually, I don't know if you remember this pinball with fear. Sometimes we would have an event called the heavy relay, and what it was is all of the throwers would essentially do a 4x100 relay. And I'll tell you what, sometimes, and it got to the point where even though it wasn't official, they would actually call for it. It would be like, second call, heavy relay. Oh, scratched. Wasn't bad. 1706. It's about 909 points. Not bad. Okay. Now after this, don't stay with me, because I'm going to go to the I'm going to go to the I'm going to go to the game of the week. I'm going to find the game of the week, and we're going to I'm going to see if I can at least get 10 points so I can. Oh darn, scratch. Okay. But at least I got something. I'm not quite where I want to be like where I was before. Okay, so this is the high jump coming up. So you want to get over 1.2, Moody. Oh yeah, that's going to go over well. Whoa, good. You want to get that out of the way. Now, granted it's only 79 points, but still, you want to at least get that. Whoa! Can't believe it gave it to me. 293. Oh, legs on the way up. Got it. And he's over. Yeah. Made it over again. 1.8. Can we do like we did last time? 2.0. Oh. Well, we need to, I would say we need to jump first. Whoa, made it! Third attempt, baby! Whoa! That was close. That timing was off. Okay, hey. Nope, timing was off. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I'm just taking a bit of a break before the 400-meter dash. Because the next two events are really going to be taxing. And you have to understand that... Ooh, wow. Okay, so sorry, you know, there once was a stream where someone was streaming a battle with a bunch of skeletons and zombies. I mean, talk about a lot of dead time. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. This is 400-meter dash. Okay, 729 points, not bad. So for the first day, we have made 4,055 points. Okay, oof. Okay. Okay, so here we go with the hurdles. Time to 1511, which isn't bad, 818 points. And so far, the Pinball with Fear joystick is holding up very nicely. Cool beans. Okay, so next up is the discus. Again, so here we go with the discus. Okay, remember, Moody, follow through. So like especially when you're getting ready to throw, just, really, really like bang it out. Oh, that wasn't too good. Okay, but let's try one more. Yeah! 1,004 points. Again, whenever you hear that tune, that means you get over 1,000 points. Okay, so now we're at the dreaded pole vault. Wish I had channel points I could offer. I could have a poll. Will Moody get a 0, another 0 in the pole vault? And the answer is not today. I got over it. Oh, what they say I missed, darn. Okay, here, let me. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I have to. All right, we got 3.2. Okay, so here we're going to go for 3.4. Hey, we got 3.4. 3.6. Made it! Made it. Okay. Okay, so now we're going for 3.8. So now we're getting up there. We are now getting up there. Okay, so here we go. So we're having some temporary technical difficulties here, so I'm going to step away a little bit and just fix those. Okay, I guess got it about fixed. Sorry for the delay. Okay, good. Okay. Got it fixed. We're back live. Okay, so here we're going to do 3.8. And we get 3.8. Okay, here we're going to go 4.0. And we got 4.0. Now we're going to do 4.2. Hey, this is getting exciting. All right. Now we're going for 4.4. Hey, we got 4.4. 4.6. And we got 4.6. Let's try 4.8. Hey, we made it through 4.8. 5.0. Wow. And the first two times we got zeros, and now we got over 1,000 points. Did we just clear 5.0? Oh, yes, we did. 5.2. Don't know. I'd flex, but I don't look. You know, I actually flexed, and unfortunately ruined the arms of the sleeves of this shirt. So sorry. 5.2. Ah, missed. Okay. Okay. Oh, darn, missed. Still, that's a pretty good score. Okay, javelin. Remember, follow through. Ooh, 996 points. $993, not bad. Okay. $86.8, $996. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I should see no problem with us breaking our high score. Okay, so the plan is after this, I am going to go, okay, I'm going to get my camera phone here, and I'm going to play the Atari Age game of the week. Yep, Atari Age Game of the Week, and then once we do this, and once we do that, then we'll find someone to raid. Who? Let's see. Okay, I'm just looking at. Okay, I have a couple people in mind who I want to raid, so we'll just decide. But it's not till after this, not till after this. And remember, once Decathlon's over, don't stick around, not for the raid, because I'm going to play the Atari Age Showdown Game of the Week, and you will find out why I'm not the biggest fan of it. So at least my shoulder's going to get a rest. Crap! I just realized I want to get back into working out. So oh great! I'm doing shoulders tomorrow. Lovely. Okay, so now we got it. We're up to speed. So now what we have to do is we just have to simply keep our speed steady while we wait till the meter marker 1300. That's when it tells us to start sprinting. Okay, we're past 400. Aha, Moody. Brilliant strategy. I'm keeping up the speed, but I'm keeping it up with my left hand temporarily. So that way it's kind of giving my right hand a little bit of a rest. And right shoulder too, for that matter. Again, here you just want to keep it to the max. And it's unlike normal, it's, you don't have to like really knock yourself out. You can just be like, okay, 1100. Okay, I think you're still here, Pinball with Fear. So once I finish this decathlon, stick around. Watch me play the Atari 2600 Showdown Game of the Week, which will probably take all of about 5 minutes. And then we'll raid someone. Okay, we finished with 985 points. A great game, 8,910 points, which is our best game to date. So 8,910, and that was our third game. Okay. Okay, and so meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back on Stella here. I'm going to escape. And the game of the week is one that I've never heard of. So just a VCS Tech. A VCS Tech. Okay, so let's cut this back. Okay, sorry for the introductory music, don't worry. Okay, so just hang on, please. I'm just going to... Okay, so here we go. Eric, I hope the sound isn't too bad. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh shit! I actually had 50 points. Okay, Eric, tell me what you really think of that game. I just want to get some feedback. Pinball with Fear, if you are there, please be honest and answer me. Okay, everyone. Everyone, I'll tell you what, thank you very much for watching this evening. I appreciate it. I hope you can't hear much sound because I turned the desktop. Oh. Hold on, I have a better idea. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the stream, especially the decathlon part. I think it fits in very well with the Activision, with the Olympic theme. And as you can see, this high score game, I got a grand total of 50 points. So let's Pinball with Fear. If you're still here, who should we raid? We've got Wild Dog Arcade, and we've got Cody. Who should we raid? Or do you have no preference? Well, I'd say both are good choices.